You what? You ran out of chicken tenders at McDonald's? Why? Why? Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're testing out the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. And this is in the shade 05A Natural Beige. I love the word beige. Anything with the word beige and foundation attached, that's gonna be a good match for me. Although this is looking on the tanner side, which is fine. I actually sometimes like to look tan. Oh, so I just opened it up and look how thick that is. I don't know why I feel like I'm in an infomercial right now, but this is like thick. This is like a concealer. Going to apply it with a clean beauty blender. I don't know anything about Milani except that it's at the drugstore, and I'm gonna put it on my face. gonna put it on my face. But I really like full coverage foundations, and for a while I wore the MAC Pro Wear Concealer as a foundation back in my really bad skin days. So it's coming across a little dewy right now, most likely because this is a wet beauty blender, so it's adding moisture to the product. The wet beauty blender also is my go-to for like thick foundations because it does make it easier to blend. And this definitely looks like I went and got some of this tan. Wow, look at my eyes. Now my eyes look like I wore goggles in the tanning bed. I mean, this is like a perfect match. Don't you think so? If you miss a spot, it's gonna be so obvious. You might want to I'm gonna have to bring this down my whole body. I'm gonna have to put this on my hands. Look, no problem though. We're just going to blend it in over top of the eyes, and we'll just put it everywhere. Sometimes it's easier for me to find a neutral shade that's a little bit in a deeper tone and then use like a white concealer to tone it down. Use a white concealer to tone it down. I would put it all the way down my neck, but sometimes makeup stains clothes. If you did not know that, there's products in the makeup that bleach clothes. If you ever leave makeup on your clothes and then you don't wash those clothes for a long time, it will bleach your clothes. But look at that. This covered every imperfection I had and imperfections I didn't know I had. Now it's getting more mattifying now that it's all like drying. But then it's also like a little patchy. It's a little patchy. And if you guys know, that's my one like criticism. If it's not like put on super evenly, then it does get like patchiness. So I'm on the fence about this. I'm really on the fence about it. Okay, so this retails for $9, which is a decently priced foundation. It's a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones that I use. Look at that contrast. So when I have a foundation that's too dark for me, I go in with this lighter. This is a peachy like shade. It's actually called Fair Beige by ELF. It's their Camo Concealer. And I'll just show you on half my face because I still want to do like some testing with this side of my face. So I'll just show you how I lighten up my face. And this is such a good like way to use up foundations, and also I don't know. So I usually just blend that in at like the high points of my face, and we will get it tonight. Oh, the contrast on this is so interesting. And there you go. See, before, after, you can see we've lightened it up to look a little bit more natural. And now actually this is matching my skin. And then the reason I put it on the chin is that when you blend it down into the neck, it looks a little bit more natural as well. So that's how you can tone down a foundation that's the wrong shade for you. And cut that chin. I'm gonna look like an Instagram model. Look at that. Look at that. It's like I have a different face. It's like this face is a little more like pulled out and lifted, and this one's a little bit more like narrow and longer. Okay, so now it's dried down. So now we're ready to test it with the cry test. Now I don't want you to be alarmed. I am a trained actress, so what you're about to see is completely made up and not real. It's about as real as a YouTube influencer making a vlog. You what? You ran out of chicken tenders at McDonald's? Why? Why? Are you breaking up with me because I don't like your sports teams? I just got 30% off. This is the best day of my life. And scene. That, ladies and gents, how acting is done. So let's test it. Hey, it looks like it's waterproof. Well, this just made this foundation way more attractive. This foundation just went from a 2 to a 10. Tissue test. Uh-oh. It left streaks. Can barely tell, but see the cry streaks? Especially this one on the nose. That means it's not waterproof. Now let's do the hugging a stranger clothing test. Oh, look, not that much came off. And not that much came off my face, except for where we had the tears. You know what though? I'm gonna be brutally honest and say, this just ain't good enough, okay? I want perfection. So I'm gonna pass on the Milani Conceal and Perfect. If you have any thoughts about it, then leave those in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and like up this video. Tell me like that you are a new subscriber in the comments. That way I can say hi. And thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all very much, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.